Test. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you hear me? I can't hear you. Cannot hear you.
Hey, can you hear me okay now?
Now I can hear
Okay. Yeah, I was muted.
you.
That's all. I'm sitting there like, hey, 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 hey.
What's going on, brother?
Man. So you've been doing 12-hour shifts?
Yeah, I've had to work 12 hours all this weekend.
What y'all got going on? Getting ready for the
Uh,
holidays?
well, the line's been messing up. It's going to be down tomorrow for a shift and a half. Got a repair guy coming in, and we've got so many orders. We're not going to catch up. Once we get behind, we can't catch up.
Yeah,
Ain't going to happen.
yeah,
So I've got a
yeah.
feeling we're going to be working weekends probably to Christmas.
Wow.
And with all this hurricane and all this stuff, this
Yes.
is just more to it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. It's so funny to hear you talk that way. It just makes me miss my dad.
yeah,
And it went from he would do 12 hours, and that's the first time I ever got exposed to double doubles.
right. I don't mind. I don't mind working the weekends. I'd like to have at least one day off. I need one day off. The older I get, my body just hell this last week. I mean, I'm feeling it, Rodney. I'm freaking
Yeah,
feeling it.
yeah,
But
yeah.
still trying to do what I'm doing. On top of that, it just compounds things. But it is what it is. It's what I
Yeah,
chose to do. So
yeah.
we'll roll with it until we
Trust me,
can't
I
roll no
understand.
more.
You saw what I had typed into you. I was like, man, this I forgot how it is to have someone
Oh
around like
yeah,
that
yeah.
age.
No, I get it. I get it, man. I get it. I
Man, I
totally get it.
forgot. I was speaking to a buddy of mine. He was like, dude, you okay? I was like, I forgot. Plus, I was younger.
Right, right.
Shit, I'm getting close to fucking 60. I'm like, man.
Can't be telling them
Oh,
goddamn screaming
uh,
youngins.
yeah, I be trying to figure out how I can get somewhere to take me a nap in the midday time. So shit, man.
Ah,
No,
oh,
I'm serious. This is it's been an adjustment.
right.
It's yeah, it's been an adjustment.
No, I get it. I get it.
Which that's when I was like, let me hit you up because I, tonight what I want you to do, if you don't, like I want to just walk you through when I'm looking at the age of open, what I'm
Right.
seeing, and then
I'll,
just have you to correct.
all right. Well, I'll let you screen share then.
No, okay.
I'll just let you screen share.
Uh,
Just show me,
sure.
walk me through it, and then
And then you just correct it. What and I
I'll
mean,
say
we can.
what I see and
Okay.
my thought process.
So do I just hit share screen?
You should be able to.
Share screen.
You'll have to pick what screen you
I
want to
guess.
share. Make sure you optimize it and do all that on the bottom of it.
Can you see share screen? Okay. Let me. Okay. Okay. Share screen. Okay. You see my chart now?
I do now.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna walk you through what I'm looking at. Um, let's see here. Oh, oh, I want that. Try this. Okay. So you can see my screen now.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So, like, perfect example, like tonight, when I was setting up, and I'm gonna just start at the beginning. I'm just gonna clear everything
Let me
off.
get my see if I can get my annotation and put everything. I want to start. I want to annotate. Oh man, if I can find it. Where is my annotation? Uh, freaking, where did it go?
Let
RC's
me
kind of
see.
changed some things up, and I'm not used to. So annotate. Where's my annotate screen? Usually I have like some options. All right, it's gonna let me. You see that marker, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Let me.
Yep.
But see, I need to erase it. So where is my? Hang on. Where are you, RC?
What I'm gonna do? I'm just playing with this stuff now. Sure.
Okay, so you stop shared. So
Yeah. No, no, no. I'm just sitting there playing with it now to make sure I get. Okay, I got that share screen right there. All right.
okay, so maybe it disappeared then. Okay,
Okay. And I thought that's what it would do.
okay.
All right. So when I'm looking at
Oh,
these,
now I see it. It put a sidebar on here. Okay, I see it.
yeah. So we both gonna learn tonight.
Okay.
And
So what
so
do you
what I'm
want to
gonna.
know? Because I already know you didn't know direction right here, did you?
Well, no. I once it gapped up, I was just gonna go ahead and just take it long.
I knew before then,
Yeah. How did you know it was gonna gap up?
because I'm getting ready to show you.
Oh.
Oh, man. We got a low, we got a high. This is freaking halfback.
Halfback.
Sweet.
Ah. So it took the low from off of the London close
London closed range high,
range high, and then was the high,
low,
and which make
high. They pulled back.
halfback.
Where are they gonna buy it? Either gonna buy it halfback or they gonna buy the low. They're either gonna
Okay.
buy here or we're buying here.
So I was actually set up. I was set up to buy it if it had came down to halfback. But when it was up here, I was like, come on, come on, come on, come on. And it came really close. I got ready to hit the buy button right then, and I should have. That would have
Right.
been a nice little trade. And I knew overall where it was going to stop at because there was a lot of, if I looked on the daily, I saw a lot of resistance there.
Right, because we got a weekly halfback up there. It's hitting his head. It's trying to get
Mm-hmm.
low.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So, so I had a feel. I knew that one, but I was like, as soon as it gapped up, and I could, when you have from looking at rhythmic, I could see it ticking up.
Yeah, yeah.
So now I'm starting to look at that and see when I see it start ticking up, I was like, oh yeah, this one, it's finna go. It's finna pop.
Swept topside first, and now we're
Mm-hmm.
probably coming down. I'd like to see get to London close range high and London close range halfback. I'm not
Ah,
buying. Of course, you got it on the yes, same thing. But I'm not buying. We only buy at halfback or the low.
yeah.
Okay, and we only sell at halfback in the high. It's the opposite on the sell. So, because we know if we're above halfback, we're headed up. If we're below halfback, we're headed down.
Ah. So what you're saying is, so the key, I'm just marking this up. This is
So for London close range, remember I say I don't like buying the highs, right?
uh-huh.
Okay, I would not buy here, but I would buy the pullback because once I see a low and I see a high, I know I can. My first entry can be here, right? My second entry can be down here. And if it blows through that and hits my stop, then I was totally wrong.
Oh, okay.
But as you see here, what's our trend? Our trend
So
is
you
up.
go, yep, because it's in a low high halfback.
Right.
Ah,
Exactly.
so that's the reason why
Now, if this trend don't hold, if we start getting, because look, they've been buying, they have been buying the line, right? Look right here, they bought the line. Look right here, they started buying the line. Now, if this line fails, then we're going to do this retest, and then that. Now, where
mm,
we want London close half back for the buy. This is your buy zone, right here. This is your buy zone, right?
yep.
Half back or the low. So this is our zone. We want to see price hit this zone to buy.
Oh, so that's what your gold, that gold box you have on there is. That's your buy zone.
No, that's just one
No?
candle that I'm keying on.
Oh, okay. All
Yep,
right.
yep. That's just one candle I'm keying on from previous day. You
But
got,
actually, this makes sense, what you just mentioned to me.
but it's
What?
everything that It's the same technique. It's still the Stingham formula. Low high halfback sweep comes back inside. We're selling to halfback right here.
Uh-huh.
Same thing.
Yep.
But now right here we didn't get above the high. So now we made a lower low.
So it's gonna drop.
Couldn't take out the high and see what they're doing.
So now you're at the halfback, so it's probably getting ready to drop and go down.
Mm-hmm. And we already know where our target to be a buy. It is it. I'm not now. Would I buy the high here? Of course, if this high holds, because we got that pullback now.
Uh-huh.
See, I'm not buying just buying the high. I want a pullback. If you get in the mindset that just wait for the pullback, you're good to go. But just look at 1445 Kendall though.
Yep.
Which side got swept first? Right here. Right here.
So the top side got
Let's see
swept
it comes
first
back inside. Where are we going? To the low side.
to the
Ain't
low
got
side.
there
Yeah.
yet, but they gonna get it.
Oh, okay.
This is from that video of Michelle from a year ago or what, 2 years ago, whenever it was, that one that I reposted. I went back and started looking at some of these old videos, and I'm like, man, that's gold right there in itself. If you
Well,
just wait, the problem is waiting. If you can't wait and you can't be patient enough to wait, which side gets taken out first?
so
Top.
in this case, this
Top.
side got taken
Yep.
out first.
Now, if it comes back inside that candle, it's go
Order
time to
filled.
where? Half back, first
Halfback.
target, 1445 candle low, next target. So you got one target, two target. Then we got London close range high as third target.
Oh, okay.
Then we got London close range half back, fourth
Halfback
target.
for target.
Yep,
Yep.
yep.
Ah, and it makes sense.
And I'm gonna tell you,
Okay.
if you go back and back test it, even even if you back test the last rotation, which is this. I mean, the 1445 candle just happens to be the last rotation on this chart, right? Because you have a high and you got a low right here.
Yeah.
But that's not what we're looking at. We're looking at from down here because we know London closed range for it to go up. London closed range high has to hold to continue up.
And so it broke it. So
They
it
already broke
continued.
it by end of day. Yep. They
Hmm.
did it in after hours. See, so that's
Yep.
another clue. So this is misdirection, right? This is what I call misdirection right here. It's in after hours. What are they doing? They're getting short. That's what they're doing.
They're,
They're
and my thought
getting
is they're getting ready for something
because
because,
they want to get. They're not buying till they get here or here. That's the buy.
ah,
How do I know? Because right there it says buy. Right there it says sell. And if we can't, if that says sell, and price can't get above where it said sell, it ain't going up. It's going down.
wow. And that's crazy. That is at the London close. Ooh, very close to it.
Uh huh. And they,
And this
where's
is,
London want to pick up at? Where they closed. That's where they want it. The market's going to try to get back to where London closed.
wow, that actually makes sense. Oh,
Because that's
high
where they
half
left
back
off.
resistance here.
So, so how much profit do they get to take? I don't know. We'll see. You know, they like being at 96. So, this 96 is at the high of the London close range. It's at, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
so here's 96 right here.
uh huh. But where's the next 96? Oh, it's
Ooh,
way down
wow.
there.
Yeah, that's a good way.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm just going to go to,
So did all that make a little bit of sense? Just a
that made a
little
lot
bit.
of sense. That made a lot of sense there because you're right in the sense now I'm able to look at it and go, okay, so because usually when I'm setting up here, as you can tell from my charts, I always put my boxes on everything and then I go back and I put my fibs on it. And I now what I do, I always start off with the previous day. And so
Right,
definitely
because that's our first look, right? We know previous day halfback should be our magnet. That's so we're
hmm
all in the back of our mind, we're always thinking that. So we know that they want to go down, right? Because that's where our previous day halfback is
yes.
down. So what would misdirection be? Going up first. That's what they did. So
Oh,
they
and
caught everybody buying, and now they're gradually bringing it down.
to get it ready to sell. And
Right.
that's the
To get it
reason
down
why,
where they can buy, not to sell. They're
I
in to
mean,
sell. They're just trying to get it down to where they can buy it.
and so in this case, I see what you're saying. So you got the low here because it broke this. Here's your high. Here's your halfback. The goal is to get it down to probably the London close range. So
Yep.
therefore, they're able to
At
buy
least
it.
the halfback. At least the London
At
close
least a
range
halfback.
halfback. Well, London close range high hose, we know that we're headed up. Period.
Yeah.
Period. No ifs, ands, or buts. If that London close range high holds, we are headed up.
Now, how intricate is the 1445 low? Because I see you still haven't broke that yet.
Still haven't broke it yet. But we already hit. If
We
you
hit the
look where
high
I
side.
posted, yeah, but if you look where I posted on NQ, we already hit area 51 topside and we're already back inside. So where are we headed? We should be headed back to area 51 on the other side, which is low side.
So, so you said something. So the NQ drives the ES.
Uh huh. So we already hit area 51 topside
On the NQ.
on the NQ on London closed range. It got close on the 1445 candle area 51. Didn't touch the top, but it got real close. That's good enough for me because London closed range trumps 1445 because they already hit area 51 on London closed range.
Let's see.
Remember what I always say? London closed range trumps 1445. 1445 is your minor. London closed range is your major. So if they hit area 51 on London closed range first, and they come back inside of it, then more likely target is London close range high, then London close range high back, then London close range low.
Oh, okay. So I just picked up,
Just
learned.
following the progression.
Yeah. And you know what? That's going to be the key is understanding the progression. And now that you
That's
mentioned to
why it's
me,
important, 1445 candle range is smaller than the London close range. That's why I go with the 1445 candle first because I want to see it hit area 51s on the 1445 before it does on London close range. But if it hits London close range area 51s first and they don't hit the 1445, I'm going with London close range.
hmm and I'm sitting there looking
So
at
that
even
gives
to,
me my direction. So if we hit, that's why I said in the chat, we hit top side first. Hit area 51 top side. We should be headed back to the other side. So at least London close range high, London close range half back, and if that fails, then we're going to London close range low. And why would they do that? Because that's where London close was. That's where London will open and pick up. They will pick up where they left off, somewhere
that's the,
close to this candle. Could
that'll
be
be the
4 points
handoff.
above it, but they're going to get close to that candle. Because if they're above it, they're going to take profit into the here and then pick up where they left off. Right? They sold into. Look, we got. This is what London did. London had a high-low halfback and sold into London close. So were they selling or were they buying?
They were buying.
We're at the low. So it
Yeah.
appeared that they were selling, but they were actually buying. But then again, they could still sell down here because they have room, right? Because they can go all the way down to area 51, bottom side. Why? Because they already swept top first. So
Okay.
more than likely, they already took all the stops up here. So where's the rest of the stops? That's how you have to think. Where's the next stops, right? If you're a buyer, where are you at? If you didn't get out up here at the top as a buyer and you're still holding, where's their stops? Right here, right here. You got a previous day low right there. So are they going to come down and sweep previous day low? Why would they do that? Because they already swept previous day high right
Hi.
there, the
Yep.
red line. Swept top side first. So now you've got low, you got a high. Where's halfback on this whole move right here?
Oh, so low, high, and then the
We know for a
halfback.
fact this has to hold period to go up. If that halfback fails, we're going to sweep the bottom side.
And so you got major support there because you got the London close range halfback combined with the daily halfback.
Yep. So was New York really selling or was they buying? They bought, then they sold, then they
They
bought.
bought. Mm-hmm.
So to me, they bought twice. So I can see London wanting to sweep them. Now this could go all the way into New York Open. Why? Because that puts New York underwater, right? Because they closed up here. Now you see the game? If
Okay.
New York is underwater and they open down here, what the hell do you think they're going to do?
They're gonna have to
They're
buy.
going to buy. Yep.
Ah, that makes sense. And they pretty much told you what they were gonna do. So funny now.
Remember, they're in the move the day before it happens. It's already started. They're already in when Globex started tonight. They're already in position.
Yeah.
It's like chess. They're ahead of the game.
And I see what you were saying in regards to another clue was the previous day London close range. It's in breakout.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
But if it comes back inside of that previous day, then we're headed down
Uh-huh.
because
Uh-huh.
that day is going to trump today's.
But that makes sense. So if this comes all the way down, if it breaks the 1445 low, and then comes back and breaks the London close range high here, and breaks the previous day area 151, it's coming down. It's going to hit the London close range halfback. It has to hold there if it's going to continue going up.
For sure,
If
for sure. Yep.
And you have some strong support there because you got the London close range halfback combined with the daily halfback there.
Now, can they still come down to here to buy? Yeah, they could.
Yes.
Because why?
So
Because they got London close. Where is your London close candle? At the low.
at the low.
So they could
Oh.
theoretically take it all the way to here. They
But
got the green light if they want to.
that's the reason why you was saying
Right,
this is the buy zone.
right. We buy low, we sell high.
Ah. And that's the reason why I know one time you told me you just have an order somewhere in here just waiting because you
Mm-hmm.
know there's a high probability
Right.
that it's going to reverse.
Yep.
It's going to turn back around.
All right. Think of this now. What do we say about 6 a.m. candle for New York? So if that is a buy and that candle holds previous day, then we know that that has to hold for us to continue up into the next day.
Oh. So if the 6 a.m. candle, this is the 6 a.m. candle, if this holds and it comes all the way over here, if it's above it and above the London close range halfback,
Uh huh.
there's a high probability it's going to go up.
Right.
Ah, okay.
And of course you got Mo. I mean you got look you got London Open. You got Mo. I mean
You have
you
you
got a
have the
little
age
bit.
open.
Yeah, you got a little bit of stuff down here. So what are they doing?
So basically, you're saying in this case, if it's above the three kings, it's going to combine with the London close range halfback. It's high probability that it will go ahead and go up.
Right. Because what do we have? We got low, high, halfback. Right here. Yep. Low, high, previous. We got previous day halfback's got to be somewhere in here.
Yeah, here it is right here.
Okay. So that's pretty good for visual, huh? I mean, I can see it without even drawing fibs. So, oh man, and that just comes with screen time.
Yeah, yeah, that's all it is.
I mean, that's all that is. I mean, like I say, I do the fibs so everybody can see it visually, but I don't have to have the fibs. Uh,
Yeah,
and look at them wicks. If you look at them wicks, wicks tell you the story. Look right here. They're buying, right? Where's the
yep.
wicks?
And you
Where
got
do
your
they
four
sell?
wicks.
You know, and where do they sell? So we know this is our rotation, right? So one of these sides has to get taken out. NQ, it already happened. ES, it didn't. NQ, this top side got taken out first.
So it took out the top side.
Yep,
Ah, okay.
on NQ, it did. But
Yeah.
ES, it
So
didn't.
I'm looking at the
ES got
NQ.
close, but what did it do? It created a double top on ES.
Yep.
Price moved away from double top.
Wow.
And we have our range, right? We got the high, we got the low. What was supposed to happen? I'm getting ready to show you. Look, we got a high, we got a low. What was supposed to happen? Right here. This was supposed to happen. No, they didn't. That was your low, high, low, halfback, sweep bottom side.
Sweet.
Didn't
Uh huh.
happen.
Hmm.
Misdirection. Misdirection. Right here. Misdirection.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
This is
So here's
misdirection.
high, here's the low.
Yep. That's halfback. So what do we anticipate? What is supposed to happen for the
It's supposed to be a
formula?
sweep.
Supposed to be. What's supposed to happen, but it didn't. It didn't. Misdirection. So I already know this move is
Oh,
bogus. This move is bogus because this is the real move. Why? Because we got a high, we got a low, and this is halfback. This is what is supposed to happen. Period. And they're gonna do it. They just didn't do it here
yeah.
because of the manipulation.
But you could tell that it was going to get manipulated because
Yep.
the this candle right here is above the area 51 for the previous day.
Uh huh.
Oh, this was the telltale sign right here.
Uh huh.
Ah, okay, that makes
Cause,
sense.
cause
Damn,
all it is. Yep.
it's the little details like that I'm like, and and I'm realizing it comes from more and more screen time
Yep. But
because now,
what was the last? Remember what I say? The high and low that hasn't been violated. So what was it?
mhm,
It was this high, and it was this low, and they still didn't violate it. This was equal high. This was a double top.
but it's amazing how it came back up to
This was
here.
supposed to be half back,
Yep.
and then sweep bottom side, but they didn't do it. That's how I know it. The formula. So whatever we're in, if it's a high low halfback, we're supposed to sweep the bottom side. If it don't happen, this is all. I know this is fluff. Okay, I see what y'all doing. Y'all running price up. Y'all getting in short. All they're doing is getting in short in this move. So they're gonna get the big short.
Okay.
Ideally, you want to see it sweep up here, right? That's what we expect on the high side. It should sweep right here. Didn't do it. He gave us a double top. We know price moves away from double tops. Why? And we're at the high.
Yep.
We don't buy the high. I guarantee you retail was. I guarantee you somebody was buying even tonight. They were buying right here.
But even with looking at the midnight open, I knew that was going to be a short because if I'm looking at this candle, this is my telltale candle right here. And what I'm starting to learn to do now, I see this candle didn't break it, but this candle broke it. And this is the highest candle.
Uh huh.
So if it's going to continue up, I need a candle to break that
And then hold. Right.
and then hold. This candle came close, but it didn't break it. It
Body
didn't
didn't
continue
get
up.
above it. You got wick.
Body did not get above it.
Yep.
So I knew instantly.
So what do you got now? Coming into coming into midnight open, you got a high, you got a low, you got a half that. Oh, now we're doing what we're supposed to be doing.
Yes.
It's just going to do what it was supposed to do over here on this, because this was the misdirection.
And see, that's how I've been playing the midnight. I've been doing pretty good on the midnight, and it's mainly because I've been just playing it that way. I look to the left, I look at my 1445, I see where it's at. Oh, okay, it broke that.
Yep.
Did it continue up?
All right.
Oh,
Here's another clue. What you got a signal after midnight?
oh. And I remember you was telling me if you get that signal at midnight,
Yep.
just go,
Yep.
just
We
go.
know that's our clock. But I mean, it's to me, it's plain as day though, because you got a high, you got a low, you got a halfback, and I already knew over here what was supposed to happen, right? So
Yeah, but when you really look at this one, this was the midnight trade was a fairly easy trade. because I mean, I'm looking at
And
if
look
you're
at
looking
first
at
candle print too, as well. Right here. Look at first candle print. I already told
also,
you, top side swept first. Where we
mm-hmm.
going? Where we go? We're going to the other side. Did we just hit it? I said it's coming.
So is it best? Because what I've been playing with is,
There's nothing the best
yeah, because
other than
I'm
the formula. So I mean,
and what I mean by that
if you just
for the
did
age
one
of
thing, right? If you just took this first candle print, like
uh-huh,
I said, I give multiple ways. So which side gets taken out first? Right here.
the top side.
All right. If it comes back inside here, then I know we're headed to the bottom. This was what was in the video with Michelle, just using the 1800 to 1845 candle.
Yeah, because that was her play.
And that sucker works. I just needed another reminder, but I ain't been able to trade Asia Open, or because I don't get home till almost midnight. So
Yeah,
that's
because
why
it.
I switched to midnight, conquering it. But it's doing the same thing.
So what you're saying?
Midnight. So I'm getting ready to show you. So let's look at the progression. It's midnight, right? So let's look at it. So we had a high here. Asia
Uh
made
huh.
Asia made a high.
Yep.
Asia made a low. Which side got swept first?
Top side got swept first.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't. High right here in Asia. The high in
Okay.
Asia and the low in Asia is right here. Which side gets taken out first? Bottom. If it comes back inside here, then we're headed to here to take out the high right here.
Yeah, but I'm
It's the
looking at
same
this.
technique. No, it's the same technique. They give us range in Asia. So you got a high, and this is our low. Which side gets taken out first? Right here. So if price comes back into it, we're headed to here.
We're
It's
headed
the same
up.
thing that we just did on this candle.
Oh, so what you're saying
You
is,
take the whole range in Asia
okay.
going
So
into midnight.
I got the whole range in Asia. So it's going
But it may
from
not happen in at midnight. They may do it in London open. They may not take out one side until London. But Mo's already doing it. So if price gets inside of that, then we know we're headed to the top side. But if price don't get up in there, then we're going to continue lower. So there's just another clue. I mean, there's multiple ways to look at it. So you could draw you a box. You could draw you a box with the high and low of Asia.
so that's what I got there now. Left. Okay. So I got I'm gonna put my box on that.
But it's the same thing with the okay. So now I'm going to take it a step further. Look at your 1445 candle. Which sides got hit first? Nothing yet. 1445 candle hasn't shown us anything yet. We haven't hit anything yet. We hit here first. It comes back inside. We headed to here. It's the same thing we just said with the whole range. So do we not have confluence?
Yes,
So just another way to look at it.
but and this is how I've been playing this one here. So in this case, I put my box on it. I got my high and my lows. Here's my high. Here's my low here.
Yep. We just took out the low.
So it just took the low out now.
Yep. So, okay, to go to the other side, we have to get above here.
Ah. So to take it to the other side, it's going to have to get back above the Asia session low.
Yep. 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 Remember, Asia sets the table.
But
Yep,
if I'm
yep,
if
yep,
I'm playing this, so usually when I'm playing the midnight, I look at the Asia session
yep.
and I put my box. I do it just exactly like this.
Especially with
Every
the last rotation going into
every,
low.
every night that I play it, I'm looking at. I see that it broke the high,
Yep.
okay, but it turned back around and failed.
You talking about first candle print?
Uh-huh. No, well, should I focus on the first candle print? Because here's the first candle print here.
Yeah, it broke the high and then came back inside of it. Price got above that candle and came back inside of it. Once,
What?
right out, right here. Once
Right
price
here.
gets inside of it, we're headed to half back. We're headed to the low. Is that not what happened? Exactly. And not only
No.
that, they went back up and double dipped and did it a fucking again. Then they show you a high, then they show you a low, and then they show you a halfback. What the fuck's supposed to happen? Sweet.
It's supposed to sweep and it has to drop. So what you're saying, here's your high,
It's
here's your
always that
low.
double dip is going to be a clue too. Rodney, I got so many freaking clues
So
for you.
it's a double top here.
Yep.
So this is what how I've been looking at this. So the first candle, I didn't because I've been focusing on this candle, the last candle print before the Asia open. So with this first candle, I never really paid a lot of attention to it.
Right.
And then usually what happens is like tonight, I would have looked at this candle right here. This candle didn't break it, but this candle broke it. There was not another candle to come on the side of it to break above my London close area 51.
Yep.
So I put my line here. If any candle breaks this line, I know it's going to continue upwards.
Yes.
I'm looking for long.
Yes.
If no candle breaks this line, I know that there's going to be a short. I would have instantly took this short.
Yep.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So,
Nothing wrong with that theory.
but what you're telling me now, I can turn back around and be able to confirm things by
Uh huh.
leveraging my first candle print here.
Uh huh.
That's what I was
Because we
missing.
got to be above halfback of the first candle print to be a long. Period. That first candle print halfback fails, we're in a sell.
So, was that the reason why you had mentioned something? You were like, on the midnight open, use your first candle print
Mm-hmm.
instead of,
If we was
oh,
going to
that's
go,
what's missing.
we would have, if midnight would have opened above the 1445 candle, then I know we're headed up. Where is midnight open on that candle? Where are we?
So, oh,
Are
Doc,
we at low, high, or halfback?
we're at halfback.
And what was the rotation before that? A high, low,
A high,
halfback, sweep to the bottom side, right?
high, low, halfback
Yeah,
sweep to the
yeah,
bottom.
yeah.
Oh, fuck. So that's the reason why. Oh, because if you put it on this,
Think
you're
about it.
not going to get
We want to
nothing.
get back to at least London close range high, right? Because we already know this has to hold to continue up.
Okay, so
We
now,
know that this has to hold, so you have to anticipate the move because they already showed us. They already showed us.
so I got one question now. So, oh man, you just got me on the other. So, do I put the fib on? Oh,
What
what I
about
just
the
hit.
fib? I mean, what do you need to know about the fib?
So, do I put the fib on the first candle print,
No,
and below it
no,
is
just
going
put a
to?
block on it. That's all you got to do. Put a
So I
block
got the
on it.
block on it, and then do I still do?
The fibs is nothing but give you targets. That's all
Yes.
that all the fibs is to give you quick targets.
So I have my box on. I always come here, and then I get my high
But
and my low.
right, but you're not listening to me because I already told you, I already knew with 1445 candle this swept topside first. Once price gets inside, we're headed to the bottom of this freaking candle right here. Right here.
Uh-huh.
Where we go. Target hit.
Oh, fuck. So that's the reason
It
why you
all
can take.
matches. I don't care what candle you use. If you use first candle print, when you're in sync with the market, it don't matter. it's going to be the same damn direction. It don't matter. That's why I kept telling John. John's like, well, this range is better than this. Right? I'm like, John,
Mm-mm.
it's the same fucking range. You're just looking at it differently, but it's in sync with what I use. He uses the each market open candle, 30-minute candle for each market, and he puts fibs on it.
Uh,
Well, it's the same. You don't need all that. All you need
yeah,
is just London close range in 1445. It tells us everything we need to know. In first candle print, it tells us everything. Why? I mean, why keep re? But he's in sync. That's why he's able to still do what he's doing because he's in sync. It's in sync. I don't care what range you use.
yeah.
If it's in sync with the market, it's still going to work. It's going to be confluence. It don't matter what range you use. It don't matter what candle you use. Don't
But
matter
something.
what time you use. If it's in sync, it's going to do the same thing.
So really, how I'm
It's
looking
just
at
going to
this.
give you either quicker targets or targets out further. That's all. That's it.
Well, it's actually three things, and how I'm looking at it. I got your two, but it also gives you confirmation
Yes.
because in this case right here, once it swept it and
Mm-hmm.
came and pulled back in, we knew there was a higher
Sweep and
probability.
reclaim. Remember I
Swept and
started.
reclaimed,
Remember I started preaching that for a whole
swept,
year. Just last year.
reclaimed, and turned back around and failed.
Yep. And gave you a double top because they
Gave us
double
a double
dipped.
top.
Because they double dipped. They just put more orders in going short.
So you got sweep, reclaim, and then it failed. It did not hold. That's one way of looking at this is the midnight open is going to be a short. The second way is it never got past the London close area 51.
Yep.
It swept it, but it turned back around and failed.
Yep.
So that's another thing to let us know that that's going to be a short. And the third thing is just for the sauce of it.
We sell high, we buy low.
Yeah,
We sell which side gets hit first? We sell high and we gonna buy low. But I don't
yeah,
know if they're gonna buy low down here because we got other stuff, they want to get down here. We're not in
they
the
want to
buy
get.
zone to be
Uh-huh.
buying over here. But they
So on
could.
this,
But they could, right? Because there's a low high halfback back here too, right? Because I'm getting ready to show you. There is a low, we got a high. Our halfback's down in here somewhere. So they could buy this area right here. It may not even get to halfback. But if it don't by certain clocks,
hmm
if it don't get down here, if they buy it here, which is what? There's a previous day halfback down here, right here.
yeah.
Previous day. So we already
So
know this is magnet, right? This is magnet.
so here's the previous day
This
halfback
is
right
where
here.
they. This is where the normal dip buyers are. Period. Because that's halfback.
Yeah.
That's why I say this is where the term dip buyers come from. I invented it because nobody can tell you where the dip buy is. But I just did. So to me, I invented the dip buyer
But
because I show you where they freaking buy. Previous day halfback is always magnet. If it can't get there, then that move is strong to the upside. If it can't get to
hmm
the previous day halfback and they start turning, and where are they going to turn at? You got London close range high. Then we already know London close range halfback is way down here.
yep, that's the gray line.
And where's previous day halfback? It's
Previous
down there
day.
with it. It's right there with
Uh-huh.
it. That yellow line. That yellow line is your previous day halfback.
Yeah, here's the
Yep.
right
So
here.
it's right there. So you got two double halfbacks right here.
Yes, sir.
So there's your confluence. So we know if it breaks double halfbacks right here, then we know we're headed to the low side.
Wow.
So
I'm still amazed that.
which I already know it's headed low. It's going to go to the lower side because this right here, this is our rotation, and one side has to get taken out first.
Oh, so once the top side got taken out, it's coming.
But it didn't get taken out, did it? Was that a double
No.
top? Check the price. Check the price on them two candles. Make sure that we're
Well,
not saying
the
it was a
truth,
double top, but it might have swept. That candle right there might have swept. I believe it
yeah,
did.
because that's
It did. See how see
2267.
how ooh, small that is? That candle right there. Yeah, I think it did.
It barely swept that
Barely
candle.
swept it.
Barely.
So it swept top side first. We're headed to the bottom side. They're going to take profit all the way into the London close range low. Why? Because that London close candle right there, they've got this much room, and they can go. What's this orange line down here?
Which one? Oh, this is the previous daily range halfback.
Okay.
See right here?
Yep. So they could even go down to there. Why? Because there's their London Open. So they could even take it all the way to London Open low of that candle.
Wow.
They have the green light. If they want to take profit, they can go all the way to there. So I'm expecting it to go lower, not up. To me tonight was a simple play. Simple play.
Well, I mean, there was several plays in this.
I mean, woo, man.
Yeah, there was several plays in this. Because here, I mean, like you said, I want to got this. I wanted it to come pull down a little bit farther, but really the play should have been. I should have just took it at the 1445 halfback. And that was enough to get on up. Um,
Yep.
and then you had another play right here at London Close area 151 because since it never broke the high of this candle right here, this lets me know that it's pulling down. So there's a high probability of this working and being a short, but it pretty much told us what it was going to do with this candle here and this candle. And actually, I should say with this candle because if the stacking, usually from what I'm finding out, if that next candle does not break the high, there's a high probability that it's going to pull back. It's going to be a pullback. Um, and then you have this candle right here, the doji. So, and then it starts pulling off of that. So it reached this low, and it's kind of funny. It's very close to our 1445 candle halfback, and it bounced right off of that.
Yep.
And
Order
then it
filled.
came back up here again. It couldn't break the high of this candle, long extended wick, and it turned back around and fell. And
Mhm.
then something else that I'm looking at that you had mentioned to me, if you look at my dots, it never broke it. Well, it broke through it with the wick, but the
Right.
body never
Right.
broke through
So
it.
it never closed.
It
That's
never
all it
closed
looks like
above
is
it.
the candle closes. Always. That's why you
Yeah.
have to
So,
wait. You have to wait
yep.
for that candle close.
So it never closed above it. So that basically means you got the red light to go ahead and short it. And this would have been a nice short from here all the way down to here.
Yep.
And then even if I turn back around and go here to here
Uh huh. Where's the sell signal? At halfback.
at halfback. Yep, right at halfback.
That's the reversal script is based on the halfback.
So you could have took it right here.
Yep. For the low. Targeting
And
the low.
so for the midnight, for this play right here, do I take it off of this candle or do I wait till the midnight open candle?
You can take it off the halfback. Because you get the
Oh,
high low halfback. They already got in.
ah,
Asia got in before there. Right? Right
yes.
here. Well, hang on a minute. Your midnight opens over here.
Here's midnight open right here.
Are you on Eastern or are you on
No,
Pacific time?
yeah, I set this up on, this is on
That
Eastern.
says
I set it up
one
on Eastern.
o'clock.
Yeah, I set it up on Eastern.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
it's on Eastern. It's on Eastern.
okay.
That's the reason why it's right here.
Gotcha.
And your telltale sign really is your JPY close,
Yeah.
and that's how I'm able to distinguish them.
Right. Right.
And then I even turn back around and tag them so I know.
Well, look at the candle before there, though.
But here's
What's
the
the
candle
formula?
before this,
What's the formula? High, low, halfback,
half back,
sweep. It's the
sweep.
same damn thing.
Yeah.
Same thing.
So then the entry would have been here. If it touched this line, just take it.
Yep.
Okay. So that's the reason why it goes back to
Because
taking it at
but
clock.
where did the candle open? Where did the candle open? If it open below halfback, then we know it's a sell.
Oh, okay. So the candle open below half back is
The
definitely going to be a
candle open.
sale.
The next candle open. If it opens below halfback, that's our line in the sand, right? Below
Yep.
halfback, we're selling. Above halfback, we're buying. If that
And,
candle doesn't fucking open above halfback, it ain't in a buy. Period. It's
and then your telltale sign to that is you just look, I have my open line right here. That's what that
uh-huh.
is. Oh, snap. So it's below this, the 1445 halfback. It's below my Asia,
Yep. First
yep,
candle.
my Asia halfback.
Uh-huh.
And then the candle open below both of them, as well as below my 1145.
Right. So where
It's
are we
it's
headed?
definitely a short.
Where is target? Target is London close range high. Put your line on it and see if they hit it. They probably
So that'll
got
be
real
here.
damn close.
Oh,
That was the
snaps.
first target.
Yep.
Where's second target? London close range halfback. Or area 51 on
Area 51.
1445 candle.
Uh-huh.
Because range has to hit, right?
Yep.
1445 candle range has to hit one of these sides. One of them. One of them has to hit. If it don't hit, then we are still in this freaking range until we go this or this, or we go this and this. When I say range has to hit, that's what I'm talking about,
Okay.
right? Because that's our range, right? They
Yep.
give us a range, so but
Wow.
we already know what to expect. I already know what to expect because we sell high, we buy low. So I'm not buying. I might do an order on halfback just to see what happens. I can add here, right? We can add
Mm-hmm.
if we got in at halfback. We can add,
Yep.
but we buy low, we sell high. We don't sell the low, and we don't just buy the high. Where are we on the range? The range that we follow. What does it tell us? So, and we already
Wow.
know they bought the low. How do we know that? Because London close was at the low and everybody got that price. Asia got that price because Asia closes at London close. So Asia got that price, London got that price, New York got that price. So
Wow.
are they gonna double dip again? Right? Because they got this. So are they gonna get it again? Are they gonna come down and get it again?
So you're wow. So the key is really going to be halfback.
Listen, we know if London opens tonight to be a long, it has to be above their open from previous day. Right here. This is the line in sand for London. For it to continue up, that has to hold. If that fails, then that's going down.
So if London Open is
Previous
above
day.
previous day London Open, you're saying that wherever is that on here is going to be a high,
You not get what I'm saying? I'm saying to be a long, when London opens, it has to be above their previous day London open.
which would be right here.
Right. So that is our line in the sand for London. Period. if it can't stay above where they bought previous day, then they're not buying it, right? If you don't get above there, they're not buying it. They're selling it. So therefore, was this whole move misdirection? And this is to go to the downside. I don't know, maybe, but we already got enough clues where we're headed. We got targets.
Yeah, you got targets.
We got all kinds of targets. We got, you know, and we know that if London closed range high right here, this is our line in the sand, because we know to continue up, this has to hold. Period. This is our first line right here. Well, actually,
Wow.
1445 candle halfback was our first line. We already failed that one. If we fail London close high, then we know we're headed here.
Mm-hmm.
And the progression just keeps going. If it keeps failing, then we're going to hit the low. Then we're going to hit area 51. If one holds, if this starts holding, then we know we're headed here. Then we're going to head here. Then we're going to head here. Then we're going to go take out the high.
Go back up. So really, it boils down to understand the progressions and
Progression
how we get to
and the
those
formula,
progressions.
because you have to talk it out. Am I in a high low halfback or am I in a low high halfback? What am I expecting it to do? Did it do it? No, it went the opposite way. Well, why did it do that? Okay, it's probably misdirection. So once it gets above and sweeps that side and it comes back in, then I know we're headed to the other side.
Wow, this has been good.
Go in a little bit deeper because I want to
Oh,
show you what is the most. This rotation is our most important. This is our rotation right here, right? So we
because
had
that
a
gave us the
high,
range.
we
Uh-huh.
had a low, and then we
Uh-huh.
got back. So where are they trying to get? They're selling the high. Did they not sell the high? Yeah, they sold the
Yep,
high.
they sold the highs.
So where are they trying to get to? To where they can buy. So they're either going to buy a halfback or they're going to buy the low. The market actually shows you to buy low and sell high. Nobody on social media, nobody on the internet can tell you where to buy low and where to buy high. The formula does. This does. Why? Because we know if we come back in, the clue is if we come back inside. Once we come back inside, we know. We automatically know. You got to trust it. If we come back inside, then we're headed to here. Then we're headed to here. Then we're headed to here. Unless one of them holds.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the anticipation.
But it's really understanding the progressions because
Progressions and the
the
formula. You got to
and the
know the
formula.
formula. It all starts with the formula. If you don't understand the formula on the high low halfback or low high halfback, then you're not. That's that's why I try to tell the new kid. It all starts with that. If you don't get that part, then you're not going to understand any of it. You're not going to get far if you don't hunker down and learn, talk it out, high low halfback or low high halfback.
Yeah, but there are certain things I'm like, even with this chart,
Oh yeah,
to
there's all
be
kinds of things.
to be able to go, okay, well, this right here is the low of this rotation. If you're looking at the rotation,
Yep.
in order to play the Asia market, what I'm realizing, and you just made me aware of it,
It's
this,
always the one, the candle that takes out the high or the candle that takes out the low.
okay, so I got my low,
Actually, it's the
got
green
my high,
candle. The green candle is the one that took out the high.
the high. Yep,
So that is your anchor. That is your low. Low, high, and where did they buy? They bought halfback.
halfback, at halfback. So let's
And
see.
hit target on the top side, right? So once it hits target, that's why I always say you got to take your targets. Why you not take your targets at clocks? Because look what happened. If you didn't take that profit right there, what happened? You're
It
underwater.
dropped.
You drop. You're underwater. Well,
Order
you're
filled.
almost back to your entry price,
Uh-huh.
but you're underwater now because we already broke that.
Yeah. So you've been on the water on that.
Yep.
But let me see here. Now you got me curious.
That's why
Um,
it's important. So in other words, if it broke that high, that means if it broke that high is our new low. So it should not go past there, right?
so
That's
I'm
what support and resistance say.
okay. So I'm looking at this, and I'm looking at the previous day of the NQ. So here's my low here. This is the low.
Yep.
So I'm gonna do the
It's
I
gonna be
just figured
amazing.
out. So low,
And then the high.
here's my high.
Uh huh. And where's half at?
Oh, that's the reason why I saw
But
you.
what
I saw.
happened though? See, but now you're getting ready to show another picture right here because this is showing us another different picture. So it's low, high, halfback, sweep, top side. But what happened on this rotation right here? You got a low,
With
you got a high, you got a
uh-huh.
halfback. What is supposed to happen? Right here, it was supposed to go here, but it didn't. It went down. That's misdirection. There's the move.
Yeah.
We got a low, we got a high, and this is halfback. They double dipped. They bought, they bought. Right here, double dipped. It's all about the double dip. If you just start
Mm.
focusing on double dips, it's going to show you the same damn thing. It's just another clue. The double dips are just another clue.
Yeah.
What was supposed to happen right here?
It should have been a low, high, halfback sweep up,
Yep, right
but it
here we
faked
should
us
have got
out.
up above here and it didn't. So what did they do? Misdirection, came back
Misdirection,
down, had a
double
double
dip.
bottom, double dip.
Uh-huh.
Now they go.
And one long.
And what was our bigger rotation? Right here, right here, right here. Which side gets taken out first? Top side. Top side gets taken out. Do we go hit here? I don't know. You have to show me. Let's see if
Ah,
that happened. Because once it breaks that high has to hold to continue up. So if you could
I see.
move more to the right, we'll see what happened with my arrow. Okay, so it did hold. So it held and it
Yeah.
continued up.
Oh, snaps. Yeah, you can. But it's so funny. I'm sitting there looking at the how my brain is thinking the behind the
But you got, like you said, you got a low, you got a high, and there's halfback. Where's halfback?
uh,
Freaking London.
uh-huh,
Clock.
at clock.
Where is price at clock? Now it's starting to flip a little bit. Where are we? You got to look at that rotation. Where are we? Because we was in a
Oh,
range. I mean, look, it shows us right here we were in a range.
mm-hmm.
So high, low, halfback, sweep was supposed to happen. It did. It swept here. Swept this side first, right here. Swept this side first. That means we're headed to here. Did we hit there? Yep.
Yep.
Took time. Took a little bit of time because we was
But it told you.
but it
I see
told us.
what you're saying. Yeah.
It told us.
And then even with the
This
little
is
fake,
how I can hold. I'm showing you how I can hold. This is showing
it's,
you how I hold. Because if I know confluence and I know where it's supposed to go, I know that it's got to go.
yeah, because you'll be holding for a while. Your stuff will almost be like a swing.
Yeah, that's what John kept trying to argue. He said, "You're a swing trader. You're not a day trader." I'm like, "No, I trade
No.
days. I don't keep a trade open past the day, you know, but I know where it's headed, you know.
Yeah, if things line up, yeah, I see what you're saying. You can get a pretty good idea of where it's gonna
So at
go.
that point, you can just add. You go in with one contract. Oh, we're getting above halfback. Okay, well, I'll add another one. Oh, we get above the high. Oh, I'll add another one.
Hmm.
Now I'm gonna take my target because I'm sure we're at area 51 up here somewhere. Somewhere.
Yeah, because if you do, here's your 51s, and if we come here, yeah, so
So we
this will
go in
be,
breakout once we get above area 51, right?
yeah.
So yeah, it's crazy,
Order filled.
crazy, crazy.
Oh, you must put an order in too?
Yeah. Uh, I did because we got a low, we got a high. Where we at? We're at that back. Oh, but
I'm so amazed.
oh me. Now I'm taking the
So,
London close all the way to the high, and this is halfback. So why would they not buy? So are they going to take it back up to sell it again? Maybe. They maybe want this area 51 right here.
but yeah,
Because
but
if
you
we
could
get
tell.
inside 1445 candle low, if we get inside of it, it's already telling me what it's going to do.
Yeah, if you get inside the 1445 low, there's a high probability
It's
it will
always
go
that
up to the
sweep and
1445.
reclaim. You got to trust that reclaim. If it
Yeah,
sweeps it and gets back inside, then more than likely it's headed to the other side. That is the sure tell. That's why I spent a whole year just on the sweep and reclaim. You know, when I started that out, I was like, okay, I'm gonna pound this in y'all. This is gonna be the new thing that we're gonna focus on for the whole year. Sweep and reclaim, sweep and reclaim. That's all I did for one whole year, Ronnie, in the room. Sweep and reclaim, one whole year, enforcing it, enforcing it, enforcing it. Just kept hammering it, hammering it,
yeah,
hammering
but
it, hammering
I'm
it.
gonna tell you, and this is just me. You have to because there's so many different ways to skin a cat, and
Yep.
I think people get lost, and you almost just have to just take one and
Yeah,
master
because
it.
you really don't have to know all of it. Remember, I've
Yeah,
always said you don't. All you need is the one, the one thing. I don't care what it is. 1445 candle, one close range. If it makes you wait to see what side, whatever.
yeah,
Price is above
because
halfback, I'm buying. If price is below, if you just pick one thing, but I give you multiple clues that you can stack, like you said, you stack the cards in your favor.
yeah, because I mean tonight I
When you
picked up. I'm
know,
like,
when you know, you know. And I
yeah,
cannot stress that enough. If once you see it, you cannot unsee it. Because once you see it, you're like, oh my God. Is it
yeah,
really that simple?
yeah, because
Yeah.
I mean I'm looking at this. I'm like, okay, I can come here. This is low. This is high. This is halfback. Oh, it's above 1445 candle.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, it's going
But
to be a
at
long
clock. But again, at clock.
at
It's
clock.
1700. Yep. See?
Yeah. So the open, it's above 1445 candle. That lets me know, okay, there's a high probability that it's going to be a go. And this one was right at 1445 candle.
Yep.
But the other telltale sign was it was above. And this is the old one that you showed me.
Uh huh. Yep. The
You know what I
last
just did
candle
there?
print in after hours because it tells us the story.
Yeah.
Period.
So in this case, that 1445 candle, since it's above it, it came
Yep.
exactly down to the top of the 1445 candle.
Mm-hmm. And hit half back of that candle.
And it hit, yep, yep. So there's a lot of telltale signs with this one. So now, when doing the Asia Open, is it best to wait for the 1700 candle to
I did
open?
not know. I just
or I mean close, or is it best to
You can
just
use the previous candle, the last
okay?
candle print and after hours. That's remember those were the three ranges: last candle print after hours,
Yep,
1445 candle, and London close range. That's
and
all the
that's
three ranges that you need. Period.
and that's what I've been doing with that. Because and usually what I do, I
But
just catch it
ideally,
right.
like if you want to wait, like let's just say you're confused, and you're like, well, I
Hmm.
really don't know. Wait for that first candle print because it's going to tell you the story. Which side of that candle gets hit first, and then does it come back inside of it? That's
Ah,
what you should be keying on. If you don't know, and you're like, okay, well, I'm just gonna sit on my hands here. I need to see that first candle print and see what it's gonna do. Well, once you see it gets above it here and then comes back inside of it, you already know on first candle print.
so what you're saying on the first counterprint, like in this case, it broke
Think
the
about
high of
this.
the
Think about it, Rodney. What's an hour candle? Four candles of 15 minutes.
uh-huh.
Count your candles.
One, two, three, four. Fourth one right here.
Where was the high? At that fourth. Can't get above by the fourth candle. It don't get above the high. We're headed to the other side of that first candle print. Just another way to look at it,
Mm.
because that's the hour. That's the hour candle. Now go put your chart on the hour candle and look at it. First candle print, 1 hour.
Snaps. First candle print.
Yep. Are they selling high? They're showing you they did because it's wicks all above the body.
Yeah. So they sold at the high, but
Yep.
it still had never broke the high of the first candle print.
But look, the actually you need to be keying on the last hour.
Oh,
That big green candle right here. That's your last hour.
oh,
Low, high, halfback. They already showed their hand. Sweep topside on the hour comes back inside of it where we're going. We're not there yet, but we're headed to the
to the
sweep
other
side.
side.
Especially if halfback fails. Oh me. Oh.
But you got all, I'm like, it's funny. With tonight was fairly easy because you had a lot of
Oh,
telltale
there's a
signs.
lot. There's a lot of clues tonight.
I'm
I mean,
and I'm just
just using the one sell high buy low. I mean, we're gonna sell high.
yeah. And I'm just going over in my mind. I'm like, okay, we're right here, or better yet, low, high, and you got your halfback. Even if your halfback is right here, it's above it. You're taking it long. Entry could have been the top of this candle or the 1445 halfback. Once we're at the London close area, I'm sorry, we're at London close range, area 51. Here's my highest candle right here. It broke through it. I'm looking right. I don't see any other candles to break through
So
that.
the key count is four to five candles. If they don't break within 4 to 5 candles, then more likely it ain't.
Oh,
Because that's
snaps.
our 4 wick. So may not give us wicks, but look at four candles, 4 to 5 candles, because that's the rotation. Start counting candles on rotation. Look, one, two, three, four reverses. One, two, three, four reverses.
What?
One, two, three, four. What are we gonna do? I don't know. Did I just blow your mind?
Yeah, but that ties into your four candle wicks.
But 4 to 5 candles is your normal rotation. And you're on NQ. Go to ES. It's gonna show you the same thing. About 4 candles is average rotation, which is 1 hour. 1 hour candle.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness. Look. One, two, three, four. Reverses.
reversal.
One, two, three, four. I ain't counting the doji. Reverses. One, two,
two.
three, four. Comes up, reverses. One, two, three. See, it's starting to get smaller, right?
Uh-huh.
And then one, two, three, four. One, two, three, four.
Four. Reversal.
Oh shit.
So it's
Oh
really
man.
4 to 5 candle reversal.
That's what you should be expecting. So take profit. That's what I'm trying to
Wow.
say. Take profit. Get back in. Take profit. But
That's a
yeah.
yeah, that I'm amazed with that. But that ties into your 4 candle wicks.
Yep. Especially if we see 4 wicks. Oh yeah. Yep. 4 wicks for sure.
I'm amazed. But I'm just I like to back test and look at things. And I'm just
Right.
going back. I'm like,
So just look at this right here, basically. So if you don't get no body for a one whole hour, we're not getting no lower. Where are we going? I mean, seriously.
hmm,
If we for a whole freaking hour, look, you got 1 wick, 2 wick, 3 wick.
wicks.
So we got wicks over
4.
here. We got wicks
Yeah.
over here. Then what do we got? Low, high. What are they buying? Why we got all them wicks? Cause it's freaking halfback. That's why. Sweep to the other side. What we sweeping? This high right here. So we know that
Mm-hmm.
high has to hold to continue up. Why? Because this candle took out the high. That means this is our new low. Has to hold to continue up. What are they doing? They held it. Continued up. Now where we at? Is that low gonna hold? That's London close. That's London close range low. Right here. Remember what I
Wow.
said? We already know that this low has to hold
In order to
for
continue
London
up
close for London Open.
for
It has
London
to
Open.
hold. But we did go back and look previous days. They can go back to London Open though. They can go home. They can actually go home. They have the green light if they want to. So do they? So do they? I don't know.
No, it actually in this case right here, it went directly to uh, the London close
Uh huh.
and then bounced.
Uh huh. Why? Because they were buying before they were buying in the London close. So when London opens, what did they do?
It went long. It shot up. You had the telltale signs though.
And then what did New York do? Misdirection, right? Downside. What side got swept first on this rotation right here? Bottom. Where'd they go? They double dipped here, pull back to halfback.
And then one long.
The big boy. Got everybody guessing, everybody short. I'm guarantee you, everybody, retail, options, everybody is short right here. No doubt in my mind.
That's amazing, Doc.
Because 90% of options do not pay. So that tells me they went to the other side. Why did they go to the other side? Because options was said sell. Everybody
Yeah.
was sell. They got heavy. They said, okay, all right, we suckered you. Now we're going to take all your damn money. Because 90% of options fell. Remember what I said? You start doing what the 90% don't do the opposite. Is there a lot of truth in that?
That was a lot.
There's
It's
a
so
lot of
funny.
truth in
I'm
that.
sitting there. I'm looking at this now.
And they tell us that 99% of retail traders fail. They do not make money. There's a lot of truth in that.
Oh, there's a whole lot of truth in
A
that.
lot of damn truth in that. So if you can finish in the 1% and you're making money, dude, that's a blessing. Our room is a blessing. The way I teach, the way what I show, all this is a freaking blessing. I mean, I can't make a horse drink water. I can lead it to the water, but I can't make it drink.
I'm sitting here, I'm looking at this now. I'm looking at the London close on this day, and I'm like, oh, okay. So, yep, started here, came down here. Here's the lowest candle. This candle right here, I put my box on it. If this candle right here had a broke this, it
Uh-huh.
would have continued down.
Right.
But since it's within this,
Yes.
that's going to be a long.
And target is London close range high. That's target. The rest don't
Yeah.
matter. Right here.
Yep.
Right here. Once that target hits right here, the rest don't matter. It can continue up. Of course, we in the clock though. Clock got us right here. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Clock
Mm-hmm.
filled it.
As you see
Yeah.
it here. But no, to be able to know, and I mean, I'm looking at it now. I'm like, oh, I see what you're saying about
Same
getting
thing
taken
on the
out.
6 a.m. candle. You always wait for the sweep and reclaim. Always on 6
So
a.m.
let's see here. I'm gonna look at that real quick. Let me put it off. So
And if it
here's
doesn't sweep and half back holds, you know you're headed up, but you know it deep in your mind that it can pull back and do the sweep. And what do? Half back held, boom.
uh-huh.
But where did it come? They swept. Swept 6 a.m. candle, then what? Here we go. Here we go.
What's
So
going
they
on
swept and reclaimed. Where are they going?
to the other side?
Yep. But do you need to know all that? Not
No.
really, because you got this high, you got this low. Half back didn't happen. It's supposed to go here. It went here. Top side got taken out first. Now we probably going down
But but in looking at this, there's so many things to key off of.
here. Uh huh. Yep.
Because if I'm looking at this right, I'm like, in order to, well, I mean, just from looking at this,
Tonight I was bearish, period. Just because we were at the highs, and I know that we can go all the way back to London close because London
hmm
close was at the low previous day. Right here. London close made the freaking low of the. That's why it's important on clock. Low. They bought here. Well, they're not going to freaking. They might buy half back.
but you're at your low.
Right. But they did buy low.
Yeah.
And if they open at the high, we know they're going to sell. They're not going to buy it. They're going to want to buy half back or the low. But remember, rotation coming into London close, they were selling.
Yeah. And when they
But
sell,
but is that the misdirection? And they come down here and they buy because New York bought after they closed. I doubt it. I think they want to get New York underwater. Why? Because New York closed at the high.
yeah.
That's why I say we sweep bottom side by New York Open to make them buy low because they'll be underwater. Options is underwater right now. Everybody that
I
bought this and
bet
held
they
over the
are.
weekend, they're underwater. That's a given. They're underwater. They're shitting their pants right now. They're like, man, I wish I had options was open right now. There's a reason why options is only open in New York. Because they got everybody chasing in the day. Got everybody chasing. Everybody. Everybody. From London close. Everybody's long. Ain't nobody short. They're long. Well, if everybody's long, they're not going to pay. So where are they going? To the other side.
To the other side. Yeah. I'm just like, I'm.
That's how I look at it. That's, you know, call me crazy, call me clown. I get called
No,
that a lot, especially
but
in
there,
trading.
but there are some simple things. I'm like, it's so funny because I mean,
Well,
once you mentioned,
okay, the simple thing is what happened the previous day high.
oh, this is previous date. Talking about this one here.
The back inside of previous day high.
So this is the previous day high.
I mean, today, going into today, we
Oh,
swept Friday's high and came back inside of that high.
yes.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that was
it don't get any simpler than that. Remember what I said when we first started? If you just have the previous day low, previous day high,
mm-hmm.
which side gets,
Mm-hmm.
it's the same technique, Rodney. Which side gets taken out first?
So
Top
this
side.
side,
Where are we
top
going?
side.
We're going to the fucking low. There's a good chance we're getting. I don't know how long it's gonna take to get there. It may not happen in 3 sessions, but we're headed to the
But
other side.
it's gonna go there. Yeah.
At least the halfback. At least the previous day halfback, right? I mean, it's just to me, it's
That
simple. It's simple.
yeah, but that comes from screen time because it's so funny. I mean, like tonight, I'm like, I'm
You
still
could.
mesmerized
I was gonna say
with.
you could have alerts just on previous day highs and previous day lows. You just have alerts on that, and you get one that gets hit, and you start watching it, and it comes back inside, and you know.
So so hey, you know I try stuff. So you saying put it on? Do you put it on the London close piece?
You can do it on anything, but I put it on the high, the previous day high and low, for the whole day session, right? Because
So
we got a
you're
previous day halfback, right? That means we got a previous day high and previous day low as well.
yes. So you're going from here of the high to down here of the low,
Uh huh.
and you just set your alerts. Oh, you know I'm gonna try that. Let me see.
Just at the low and high, where you just set your fibs. Which side
Yeah.
gets taken out first? Top side. Where we headed? Bottom side, or at least halfback first, and then bottom side.
Wow.
Now here's halfback. Where we headed? Price is headed down.
That'll be crazy for that to hit that because that's
I
close
always
to.
said you could just put alerts just on your previous day high and low and wait for it. Wait for your phone. Wait for the alert. It's all about waiting, but that's a bigger range though.
Yeah.
That's a whole day. So, but that's going to give you a hell of a move though. It's going to give you a hell of a move.
I'm floored to see that because I'm looking at this one here. So here you would go here to here.
Uh huh.
Ooh, look at all that.
Halfback hell.
Yep. Entry right here.
Yep.
Take it out. Oh shit.
Oh
What
shit.
the?
Oh shit. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
What the hell? No, no way.
That
You
was the
got your
range. That was
halfbacks.
range day on that one. Remember,
Uh
we're
huh.
kind of in the range here. We're just going sideways. But remember though, if you go further right, that range has to hit that you just drew. That has to hit. So which side gets taken out first? Don't redo
Oh,
that one.
oh, oh.
Yeah, redo that one because I want you to go more to the right and see what
Let me see
happens
here.
because
Oh,
that range has to hit before.
this one was right here.
Okay, now scroll right and let's see which side gets taken out first on that range. Top side.
Oh, top side.
And where are we at now? Came back inside of it.
Yep.
So there's a good chance we can go to the low side of that range, or at least half back.
Yeah,
Half back
because
first.
I mean, like some nights I'll be sitting here and I just put the fibs here
Yep.
and I just say, hey, if it hits the 151, I just take it from here.
Yep. If it comes in back inside of it, yeah, then it's probably
Yeah.
hit to the other side. And look,
So,
yeah,
yeah.
and you just took that one and drew it, but look, it hit right there.
I've been like, I mean, I look at it, and that's how I'm starting to look at things now, especially with spending more time looking at the charts. I'm just gonna put my 151 and my 51 on here. If which side it hits first, that's why I just entered the trade it right there. I put a little risk on the back end of it, and don't
Order
stress about
filled.
this shit,
Yep. Yep.
and just set the alert. And already, don't laugh when I tell you this. Now I, I've set it. I went to sleep at night
Yep.
and just I put my fibs on the 1445, and I'm seeing it here, and I'm knowing that it's going to come up, but I'm sleepy.
Yep.
And then what I do is just set my order right here
Yep.
and get in, and I wake up in the morning and have a check. It's
Right.
some of the easiest money I ever made.
Yep. Or you could have your target at halfback.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. So
Yep.
what I basically do with those, I have it set here. I have, don't laugh, man. I would just, if I get 5 points, I'm good. I'll risk 3 points on it. I've been playing with 3 and 5 points risk. Um, and I realize I'm much more comfortable when I'm going to sleep risking three because
Yep.
I'm not, and then usually I wake up in the morning, it's a winning trade. That's some of the best trading I've done.
All right. So
I'm
let's
gonna take six.
so let's just use this example. Is this square right here, London close range?
Yes, this is,
All right. So if you have alert set at high, low, and halfback, which alert do you get first?
ooh. And what time period?
Just it don't matter. Just which one do you get first?
So if
Order
we're
filled.
looking at the Asian market, oh, I'm gonna get this one first.
Well, actually, if you do high, low, and halfback,
Oh,
look at
okay.
halfback.
Yeah, you get it right in here. Right in here.
So where are you at clock? So if
At clock, we're
Chicago, you're above it. London, you're above it. New York, you're above it. Where does it go? Up,
all longs.
all along.
What? No
So,
way, Dobby.
so you only get the alert on the high. You get the alert on the high side, right? We get alert on the high side first, right?
Yeah.
I believe so. Right
Yes.
here,
You,
right
you're
here.
getting it on this side. Uh-huh.
Yep, right here's your high. So you get alert, but look, you don't go past halfback because that's target, right? That's your
Yeah.
first target. You're out. Remember, I say, or you have a runner, right? Runner. Why you have to take targets? Because this right here.
All right. So what go back over. What's the test? Can I I'm gonna go to this chart right here.
But what do we have though? I mean, we got a low, we got a high, and we got a halfback. We already know because of the formula, because we have a low, got a high. We already know this is halfback
Halfback.
at clock.
So what are you saying? Put it it will go from here to here,
Yep.
and if it's above the yellow line,
Uh
I'm
huh.
gonna, it's gonna be a long,
Which is halfback, right?
which is halfback.
Yep.
Okay. Ah,
Because
so
that
just
was the last. Yeah, that was the last rotation. This right here was our last rotation. So which side gets taken out first?
high, low. This side,
Right here. This side got taken out
this
first.
side got taken out first.
Back to halfback. This holds, we know we're headed here. Fails, we know we're headed here. But where are you? You're at low. You're at high.
So
This
is
is
it
halfback at clock because this is London Open. What is your main clocks? Asia Open, London
midnight
Open,
open,
and New York.
London?
You don't have New York Open on yours. You just got the
Uh-huh.
one at 6 a.m.
Oh, I just got
Um,
6 a.m. I'm out.
right.
Yeah.
But those are your clock. Those are your main clocks. Which I don't use New York Open myself either. I use the New York, the 6 a.m. candle
Uh-huh.
because that's going to tell me if it's above 6 a.m. we're headed up. If it ain't above 6 a.m. and you want to see the sweep. So swept top side first, came back to the other side, swept. Once it comes back inside here at London Close, it's a go. Sweep and return. 6 a.m. Canada.
All right. So the test is, let me remove this. So you're saying, because you know I'm all about testing stuff. So do I go from the high to the low,
Order
Yeah.
filled.
or do I just go from
Last
this?
rotation. You could just use that last rotation. That second
Okay.
one. The second one. It's going to just be a tighter. It's going to give you a tighter target.
Oh, and everything above this, oh, I'm looking for a
But
long.
it's the high and low that hasn't been violated. So you can actually take this and this because it's the last high and low that hasn't been violated. Coming into open. Asia open right here. Last rotation. Low, high, halfback. What do we expect? Sweep topside.
Sweeps top side.
When
Yeah.
it does it, comes back in. We're retesting. Took time to retest because they're getting orders in because halfback's going to hold and then go.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. So if we go with
So
this,
you always want to go with the last high and low that hasn't been violated on the last rotation. That's going to keep you in sync. Now, can you take the one before that? Absolutely. It's going to be the same. It's going to be the same regardless whether you take this one or this one, right?
I see what you so you got low here,
And you could take this
high,
one and this one.
halfback.
And it's all going. It's still confluence. It's still halfback. All three of the one, two, all three of these I just marked are the same.
They're coming close to
They're
the
the same.
halfback.
The halfback's
Yeah,
the same. So
yeah.
that's just more confluence. If that happens, that means it's just more confluence. That halfback's going to hold.
Ah, okay. So I'm open to try that. High, low, halfback right here, and then this just told us low, high, halfback. That I'm looking for
Yep,
long.
sweep to the top side, which
Sweep
it
to the
will
top side.
more than likely do in Asia. Before mid, you notice now. Now watch it. It's before it hits target before midnight.
Mm-hmm.
That's the play. That's how you know right there that you better be damn out right here before midnight.
Yeah. But usually, I mean, for me, if I'm in it here,
Because
I'm
it
out
hit
before
target.
midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm out before midnight. If I take the midnight trade, I'm out before London Open.
And Kid is really noticing that part. He's like, by the way, he's been putting in the work. He sends me about 40, 50 freaking screenshots every day. It just blows his mind. It's just blowing his mind. And he's tried ICT. He tried that Dave teaches. I don't know if you follow him or not on Twitter, but Dave
Mm-mm.
teaches. All them guys took my shit. Dave teaches took my shit. Stoic is one of his students. He's the one that he put paint by numbers to my formula. So he's got people out there using numbers on the high low halfback sweeps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But he's even tried him and he said he couldn't get it. He couldn't get profitable.
So what market is he trading? The kid.
He is trading London close. He works third shift, so London close is his best market. I told him to stay away from New York.
Yeah.
London close.
But just off of the,
And he's been killing it. He's actually doing pretty good. He hasn't had very many losses. His direction is always right, and he don't trust it. And
hmm
he ends up getting out, and then it goes this direction, and that's what I said. You got to trust it. You you got to trust it. You will get it over screen time, but and it's like I told him, you're not gonna get it in 2 weeks. You're not gonna get it
No,
in 2 months.
no. But London close. It's funny
You
you
have
said
to
because
wait for that sweep. Which side
yeah,
gets taken out first on London
London
close?
London close for me
It's
has
the same
been
technique though, Rodney. Look, it's the
yeah.
same technique. Which side gets taken out first? Price comes back inside. Where are we going? To the bottom side. Which side gets taken out first? It's the same thing that we just talked about on everything that we've been doing tonight.
But
It's the
when I'm
same
looking at London,
thing.
I'm looking at London
No,
close.
London closed candle. London closed candle is what you should be keying on that London close.
So are we no longer putting the
Look, London closed candle. Which side gets taken out first? Top. Where are
top
we
side?
going? Half back, first target. London closed low, second target. Area 51, put fibs on it, and we hit area 51 down here. It's the same damn thing. We're just using a different candle. That's all. The
So
candle, the
you're not putting the
candle,
box. Are we still putting the box on the 1015 candle? Or
London
we're
close candle, 1030 candle. You can put a box on that candle, 1030.
so you putting a box on the 1030 candle,
Which side gets taken out first?
top side
Yep, where are we going? The other
to
side.
the bottom.
It hits it. Target hits.
What?
Right here. That's your target. Right here, right here, right here, right here. This low of that candle is your target. This is your runner.
Wow.
And what did it hit? London close, range low. Which side gets taken out first on London close, range low? Bottom side. Where we go? Halfback, first target. Do we hit London close range high target? I don't know. It might have.
Yes. So because I know. Let me see. I'm gonna.
It's the same thing. Everything that we've talked about, it's the same. Everything's the same. It's just a different time candle. That's all it is. But
Yeah.
it's a
Because
main clock time candle. Very important.
oh, so you're putting the he's putting the box on the London close candle,
Yep. Put fibs
and
on it.
then
Put fibs on that.
put the fibs on it, and then
Which side
basically
gets
see
taken out first? Top side.
top
Where
side
we
gets taken
go?
out first.
Area 51. Target hit.
Oh
What I just
wow.
said. Without even looking at it. I didn't even have to draw the fibs. I already know. That's just from screen time. If I could call out plays all through New York, if I could call out plays 24 hours a day, you think we'd have a room full?
Oh yeah. Because people lazy. It's too much
I
work.
know. People lazy. People lazy.
Yeah. So I just put the box. I'm just going through now and putting the boxes. And overall,
The kid's been putting in the work. I'll give him that. I'll give him props. And he's working a full time job. And I told him, don't ever quit that fucking job. Period. He's like, you're the first one I've ever heard say that. I'm like,
yeah.
your
Because it's
goal ain't to go full time trading. Period.
yeah. So for this job, you're just saying basically just put the box on it. Boom.
Yep, and put fibs on it if you want to, but you got to wait for that candle print.
So you're just waiting for the 1030 candle to print.
Yeah, if you want to wait. But if you don't want to wait, you use the previous candle.
Yeah. Because
Low, high, half back, sweep top side.
yeah. Because uh, I'm gonna tell you what's been working for me is once you show me this,
But it's what you want to do. But whatever you do, you need to be consistent. So if it's the candle before London close, then that's the one
the
you use.
only problem that I've been having is like this. Like in this case right here, if I'm looking to
It
buy,
didn't sweep that candle to the
it didn't
bottom,
sweep it.
but it held it.
Yep, it held it.
But 1030 candle is going to give you a better visual because it's going to give you the sweep. Does it sweep bottom? Does it sweep top? Or does halfback hold? Period. It's going. It can only be three of them things on
So
London close
then,
candle. We know to
Okay.
be a long, we got to be above London close. Period. That candle high, we got to be above it to be a buy. Is it a buy right here? Yeah, it's a buy. I don't know how many points that is, but that's a buy because we got above the candle. What happens when we get below the candle? It's a sell. I don't know how many points that is, but that paid too.
Yeah. Well, but I'm looking at it this way. So here's
But
the
it hit
1030
Area
candle,
51 because that is your main clue. Then it goes to Area 51. This
and
is
then
the
it
big
bounces.
move right here.
Yes.
That's the
So
big move.
so really, you got some options with this. You can take it. You can put the fibs on the 1030 candle and wait till it hit the area 51s.
Yep.
It's
Hit
probably
and reclaim and hold. It's all about the reclaim. If they don't reclaim it, it's headed down further, right?
yeah.
But what does it do? It gives you the turn. Why? Because now we're in a low high halfback, sweep to the top side.
But it tells you
Yep.
because even with this, it told me that hey, and then if you turn back around and like you said, oh yeah, I see this. If you got your box on it,
And you just wait and say, okay, I have an alert once price gets hits that level right there, that London close candle low, and price is starting to hold that, you're buying it right here. You're buying it. Once price gets inside of it and holds, you already know the price because you got an alert on it. So you know the price.
hmm
When
hmm
it starts getting above that price, you know it's fucking go time.
but that's it's so funny now. That's actually two different ways to buy. I'm sitting there looking at London clothes. I'm like, you
Because
could
you
do the
can
10th.
wait, or you can wait for the sweep and then reclaim.
Uh-huh.
But look left. Where do they tell you to buy at? Right there, stops. So if we go through this is what I taught. It goes through the stops, gets above it, holds it, reclaims it, it's go. That's why the reversal script is so fucking important if you know what you're looking at. I already showed us what these are stops right here, right? The dots. These are
hmm
stops
hmm
for longs. They got taken out. Once price gets above the stops, price gets above here, it's
It's
go.
going along. Oh, so but that's the reason why you were saying, where's one at? That's really good.
And that's just using the script, the script as a crutch. It's showing you the same thing.
Yeah, but
That's
I'm
the
looking at
turn. That is the turn right there. That is the turn. Right here is the turn. Right here. That's the turn. Why? Because we got a low, high, half bat. We're spreading up, but they got a high, low. But what happens? They made the turn. It's crazy. It's crazy, 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 crazy. I don't care how
wow.
you look at it, dice it up. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's two different ways. I play
Okay.
with those.
Okay, now I'm gonna really blow your mind. So now you got 6 a.m. candle going into London close. That's a range. Which side gets taken out first? Bottom. Where we headed? Price gets back inside of that range. Where we headed? To the other fucking side.
To the other side.
Just using 6 a.m. low or whatever the range they give us. This is the low. This is the high going into London close.
Whoa, whoa. Let's see here. Ain't no
It's the
way, doggy.
same damn thing we've been talking about all damn night. Just using a different range. That's all. Take the high and low between 6 a.m. and London close. Which side gets taken out first?
Top side
Where we go?
to the bottom.
And then price
No
came back
way.
into the bottom. Where did it go?
That's no way. Ain't no way.
Yeah, there is. It's a way because it's range.
Order filled.
Another
I
winner.
guess I'm out of buying.
Another winner.
Low, high.
Order
Let me
filled.
buy again. London close range high hell. Let's roll. Oh man. Oh, I've been practicing with these damn 15 cons, man. You talking about man messing with your mind? Oh my
Wait a
God.
minute, you doing 15 contracts?
I'm trying to trade 15 cons with 950 bucks stop. So it's been really challenging. I'm
Wow.
I'm slowly getting there, but it's been challenging. Yep.
Dobby, that 6 a.m. to 10:30 range, that's actually working.
Well, did you have any fucking doubt, Rodney?
Order filled.
Oh shit. Oh man, did you have any doubt?
But you know what? The easiest way, honestly, I mean, from looking at, I see the 6 a.m. to, because you're going to the 10:15 candle or to the 10:30.
10:30.
So you're going from, oh,
6
let's see,
a.m. 6 a.m. to 10:30.
10:30.
What side gets taken out first? And does it go back and hit target at halfback?
Yeah, it does.
Now,
I
don't
can,
do it in New York session, but see where I'm going with it. That now you understand what I'm talking about. It has to
but it
hit
did it
range.
here.
Has to hit range before it goes. Yep.
So would this have been a long to take it up or short?
It was first along because London closed candle. Swept top side first, then went to the bottom, went to the other side.
This is a different way of doing it. Wow.
Yep.
And so you're going from 6 a.m. to the 10:30 candle or to the 10:15 candle?
10:30.
10:30 candle. So box is on that.
Actually, you could do it to 10, the 10 candle, because that's your 4 hours. 6 to 10 is 4 hours.
So 6 to 10, 6 to 10,
Which side gets
and
taken
this,
out first?
it never got taken out. It didn't take that out.
Right here. Which side gets taken out first?
Oh,
Target halfback. Asia open.
I see
Or
you waiting
clock.
on
Or clock.
the buy.
Or clock. It got close, but clock we're out before
Yeah,
Asia
but
open.
then if you're gonna operate that way, honestly, the cleaner version
I
is
like the
taking
London
that.
close candle because it takes out the high first, comes back inside the candle, takes out
Yep.
the low.
Yes, sir.
Then comes
This.
back inside, then you know they're ripping it to the end of the day.
Yeah, and so I'm thinking, oh, I see it now. So you use the 10:30 candle, put the fibs on it.
Yep. Area 51 top, then goes back to the other side. Area 51 bottom, comes back inside. Where you
Yeah,
going? Area 51 top.
yeah. That's the probably a cleaner play look like.
Yep.
Order filled.
Man, you have too much damn phone over there.
Oh, oh,
On
I
her
love it.
order field.
I love it, man. I love trading. I say it in a room a lot. I love trading. Oh my God.
Ah, okay.
And we know London open candle, same damn thing. We waiting for one side to get taken out first on London open candle. So unless halfback holds of that candle.
So I'm gonna clear this up. I got so much stuff on it
Yeah,
now.
yeah, I was gonna say. So now you got London open.
So here's London open now.
But I've got a feeling London open is gonna want the London close range high is holding right now on NQ. So we got like one, two, three, four. We got 5 wicks. that held London Close Range High.
Ooh,
Yeah,
but look at
ooh.
that. You could just had the order waiting at that
How you like
51.
that? How you like that? Which side gets taken out first? Bottom, because it didn't hit the top one. Got close, but
Got
didn't
close,
hit.
but it didn't hit it.
Yep.
So the order been just waiting right there at area 51,
Yep. And where's target? Halfback.
halfback.
Yep. 20. 220 is our target. First target. That hose, we headed to the high side.
So is there anybody in the room that just plays the area 51s?
Nope. Nope. Uh, there was one kid when we first really started, and we had like 30 people in the room. Michael Singh, he was using the Area 51s only because that was the first thing that he noticed. He kept saying, if I just wait till Area 51, then I know. And I kept saying, correct.
Yeah, you almost could just sit back and just wait on the area
Just wait.
51s.
Just put your alerts on Area 51s. Which one? Which alert do you get first? Ding! Your phone goes off. Okay, I'm okay. I'm gonna look at it. Price gets above that price. I'm buying. Where's my target? Halfback. First target. High side. Second target. Area 51. Ultimate target.
Yeah, because that's a nice play on area 51.
Yep.
It tells you.
How much are you up right now? Just off of Area 51. 171. 30 points. 40 points.
Yeah,
Like London Open. You'd be out. You'd be out by clock.
yep, that's 40. Oh man.
Shit. Surely not. Yep, everything that I say, everything that I preach, just
And
transparent.
and if you didn't even want to wait till the area 51, you could have took the top of the London close range box.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep, you got a little heat. I don't know how much heat that was, but you got a little heat.
It was just a little bit.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. You had 10 points heat on that if you had gotten there early and
Yeah.
just waited.
But you know, if that London close range high holds, you know you're golden. And look at all the wicks. One,
Mm-hmm.
two, three, four. Yeah, I would have took that.
One, two, three, four. Yeah,
Yeah.
you had four, and if you include the long extended candle, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I would have definitely did that.
So are you shorting it now? Or are you taking it long?
I am in a long off of the 4 wick lick.
Mm-hmm. What's your entry on that?
Let's see what have I got. I think 89
Oh yeah, yeah,
on NQ. Yeah, 89.
yeah.
Yep.
So it's probably gonna, if worst case scenario, it may bounce right off the top of the box. You're getting close there. Wow, man, getting sucked up.
Yep.
But that's a good trade because it took out the bottom of the box. And so you're gonna ride that up to close to 1445 halfback.
Halfback is first target,
Mm-hmm.
and then area 51 top side will be your second target.
Oh yeah, that's not a bad trade.
Yep.
It's gonna fart around a little bit, look like.
Yeah, because they could sweep that 2 a.m. candle on the bottom side before it goes. They could.
This is good. This was real good, Doc. Thank you for taking the time. This is when we do things like this, I learned a lot.
Did that help you out?
And yeah, and I'll go back because and now I have some options. I can play off the first candle, or I can trust the process, which the with understanding the previous rotation before the Asia to help give me direction. Because, like you said, direction is the key to the game.
Mm-hmm.
And then just to get a better understanding, I mean, some of my best trades have been on that London close, please. And I tell a kid, just, everything is with that entry and just being patient, because you will sometimes take a little heat, and you
Right.
just have to just know. Because I imagine he done got out of it and reversed on him. But there's probably plenty of telltale signs that was there.
Sure. Sure.
Oh yeah, this turned out to be a nice trade for you.
And we know that London Open's always a buy, except at the high. But they were at halfback. So if you look at the rotation, it was actually low, high, halfback. Remember what I said right here. Low, high, they opened at halfback.
Halfback.
Above
Mm-hmm.
halfback, it's go. Where we headed. Top dog. What should happen. Now it don't have to happen, but that's what should happen. And we did not pull back into the previous day halfback by clock. So,
Well, that yeah, that and
but London could pull it down into there, by 6 a.m. in New York Open.
mm-hmm. But even from that entry, I think you were up 20 points on it at one time. And yeah, you were up 20 at 89. I think it might dilly dally around for a minute.
Yeah, it's still. And I got the stop at 170. Stops at 170. Target is actually high, so 268.
Okay.
I can give it a little breathing room.
Oh yeah, you want to put the high on that. What you think about the Alabama game? Losing to Vandy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's see.
We're waiting on that first candle print.
Mm-hmm.
mean, we really don't want. I mean, think about what London's thinking right now. You know, are they gonna buy the high? I mean, where do they want to buy it?
Well, I mean, it's a good sign that it's above the 182.
True.
Get below the 182, I start worrying a little bit, but it may bounce off the area 51. So overall, it's a fairly.
So it already hit Area 51. So do they want half of that wick? Maybe.
Yeah, but I'm thinking the 82. The 82 is probably going to be a magical number. But it's fighting it though.
But think of the thought process though. We know London closed range high has to hold to continue up. And we got a buy signal
Mm-hmm.
first candle before London open at clock. So we know that that price has to hold, right?
Yeah.
The 92.25 has to hold.
Also, if it gets above the 92.25, it's safely a go then.
Right. 'Cause right now you've got three dots on the stops, right? So whoever bought low down there, you got a low, high, right here. This is low. This is high. This is half that. If that makes sense.
Do that again, dog.
So your stops are the low,
Uh-huh.
right? So this is
Yep.
low, low. This is high. This is half that. So you have low, high, half that.
Oh, so the halfback is right around the 82, 80, the 83,
Around that
84 range.
82, yeah, which is London close, which is confluence, right? London close, range high.
Okay, so now you got your candle
So
open.
what's our thesis? We already know that London close range high has to hold to continue up. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So if London close range high fails, then more than likely we're headed to halfback. Halfback fails, and we're more likely headed to the low. If that makes sense.
That makes sense. And if you had your fibs on the London Open candle, you'll see that it's below the open is below that.
Right.
Okay.
Order filled.
So I took a stop on that one, on that test trade. But this halfback failed of the candle. Now you end this. So here's our second. This is one. This is two. That's why I said they were more than likely going to sell high and come back to halfback, number one. And they
That's
could
not.
go to London close range low, number two, and then they could go to previous London open as well on the previous
I mean,
day.
that's a good sign that it did a double bottom right there,
Yeah.
and it's right off of area 51. So I would feel comfortable taking that trade at the 171.
Uh huh.
And now you're right above the London close range high.
But we're still at halfback on the whole rotation.
Mm-hmm. It's 2 something. Let me let you go so I can give me a little rest. You need to get you some rest once you finish with your trade. I have to get up early in the morning because you know I have duties. I'm on papa duties. How's your son doing? Let's be watching that. Anything's still
But if
weak.
you waited for London Open candle print, you had a high low, halfback, opened below halfback,
Mm-hmm.
and was headed to the bottom side.
So that would look. Let's see.
But look at your previous rotation though. It told the story, right? Because we were in a high, low, and this is halfback. London opened at halfback, right here.
Mm-hmm. So the entry would have been here going short then.
That's why I said all night long, I would have been short bias, period. Because I think they're not gonna buy the high.
I, well, I think your thesis was right in regards to they're probably not going to buy it until it gets to the London
Where would they
close range
buy?
halfback.
I mean, either halfback or the low of London close. They have the green light, and they can even go previous day London Open, so they can go all the way down to 2019.
Yeah, I think you're going to be looking at the halfback on that.
But I think they will. Yeah, because I tell you what, 3 day look back. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 on the high. Kind of shows us the we're right there at halfback
Let me see.
on
I'm
London
gonna.
close range on MQ. So
Okay. I'll stop sharing so you can show me you say your 3 day look back on that one.
yeah, let me pull up the chart here
Okay.
real quick.
Yep.
Uh, let's see here.
So now you have the screen now.
All right, can you see it?
Yep.
All right. So you've got. It won't let me do a free draw, but you've got one here, one previous day. This is two. This is three. Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then you also have London Open way down here. That blue candle is London Open. So you have, here's our previous day halfback. We know this is magnet, right? This is what I preach. So where are we headed?
So
Previous day half. This is the previous days right here. This
yeah,
whole
so
range
we
right
had it
here.
to the previous day halfback, which is magnet.
Yeah. And then here's the second previous day halfback. And then here's the third one at London Open.
So on your gold box, what candle are you keying off of?
Candle 1 o'clock.
Ah, okay.
1300.
Oh, okay.
Yep. 1 to 1.
Yeah. I wasn't too sure was that the one or the two. Because it's funny. You always talk about the one and John always talk about the two.
He's on
But
Eastern. I don't do Eastern. I do Central.
oh, that's right.
Why do we have 1 p.m. reversal? So wouldn't it be the same at 1 a.m.?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I just thought about that once I said it. 'Cause
So
he,
if
yeah,
1
he's
p.m. is reversal time, why am I looking at that candle?
because one, ah, it's going to be reversal time.
And 1
Because
p.m. is
here's,
after London close, right?
uh-huh. Oh,
So
snap.
if they don't
So
make it back to London close, where are they going to buy? One,
at one, ah,
1 to 1. We just left 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. So do they want to go back to 1 p.m.? Are they going home?
so if it breaks the 1 p.m. halfback, it's going to continue down to the London close range halfback.
Mm-hmm. Lots of things to key on. Oh man. But London Close already told us the story. Why? Because it hit Area 51 right here. Hit Area
Mm-hmm.
51 topside. I already had it marked for y'all. I put this in the room. Swept topside first, but it swept the high right here. Barely, but it swept the high right here.
Oh, that's the one that we had broke down earlier. Yep,
Yep,
yep.
on previous day high. So if
Mm-hmm.
previous day high fails, we should be headed to previous day halfback. That's target. Halfback's always your target. It's the same
And then I
technique.
know,
It's the same technique, just on a bigger time frame.
yep.
And I just happen to note this 4 hour halfback because this was actually what I look at on as my first magnet before we get to previous day.
Previous day. Mm-hmm.
So if this holds, then I know we're gonna head back up. This one right here, because it
But
don't
that's
have it don't have to get to here. You don't have to. And why is that? Get ready to show you. Fibonacci. You got a low, you got a high. Where's half at? Right here.
so I see the halfback.
You see where
It's a
I'm
little bit.
going with it?
Yep.
So make it wick here and then pull back. So because that was the whole move from here. This is the 8:30 low. This is New York session low to Asia session high. This is our halfback.
Yep. I got my 4 hours right there.
But
So just
look,
a little
look,
bit.
look. Here's our first target on the London Open range. So it's all confluence. That's area 51. That yellow line right there is area 51 on the 2 a.m. candle right here. So which side gets taken out first? Area 51 top side, area 51 bottom side.
Bottom side.
So let's see what happens. Which is right at halfback.
Which is kind of smart because you're right around the 1300 candle halfback and the 4 hour halfback.
Mm-hmm. But more importantly, does it come back and see 1 o'clock candle? Oh man.
See, will that break now? I'm curious.
But notice we had a weekly halfback here. They were hitting their head on it. Remember, I even said over the weekend they're hitting their head on this weekly halfback. But we also have a weekly halfback down here. So which one's going to prevail? We're fixing to find out.
Yeah.
But we know elections is coming up, so using the market runs, going into the elections.
There's just so many ways to play this. I, yeah, so many ways. There
But
she is.
but Area
Right.
51 hit it. So what's our plate? 50. 50 to 50. First target was here, 100%. What's the next target? 50 to 50. 50%. This fails. Where's our next target? 0. 50 to 50. Okay, and then we got Thursday's range. It sets the range for the week. I already told y'all what happened. We hit that top side first. If we hit the top side first, where are we headed? Probably headed down here, 50%, which is right at London Open candle, which is Thursday's range half out.
Wow. The progressions.
1, 2, 3. There's London's Open 3-day look back. That's the top of the candle right there. Where's Area 51? Right here, same place.
So for your 3 day look back, are you using the highs or the halfbacks?
3-day look back, I'm looking at all of it, the lows and the highs. If we're using 3-day look back, we should not get below here, period. So this would be the ultimate buy right here, correct? This is 1, 2, 3. This is the low,
Yeah,
3-day
because
look back.
that's going to be the 3 day look back, halfback basically.
Right.
Yeah.
So now you can take the fibs, go from low, and then all the way up to the high up here.
Oh,
Here's halfback. London close range low, right? We buy low,
yeah.
sell high. Same rotate. It's the same. It's the rotation. It's showing the same thing when you're in the same
That's a
thing.
simpler way
It's
of doing
showing
it.
the same thing.
Hmm. There is something totally. This is good. Hundop, let me get off this horn.
All right, brother.
'Cause man, because I'm a little bit older than you, so my body is not, you know, you know, yeah, I can't hang out at the at the juke joint like what we used to.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I'm not far behind you.
Shoot, man, I'm like, ooh, but no, so definitely with the Asia piece, I definitely will look more at the where I got the pink. You leverage the pinks to be able to get a better feel for the direction. I continue to use the 1545 candle for the Asia Open piece.
Right.
I mean, a lot of times I already have my order in there. If it hits it, I take it. If it don't, I don't even worry about that Asia Open piece.
Right.
But what I am going to start doing more of is taking them whenever they hit my Area 51s. Um,
Yeah, I would put alerts on those.
yeah, I think that's the
And
easy money.
previous day highs, previous day's lows, and previous day halfbacks.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So you're saying
That's a bigger
area
picture. Now we're
area
getting into the bigger
51s
picture
and then turn back around and put it over this box here. Oh, nope, going from high to low. That's what you're saying
for the day. For
through the
previous
day.
day, the high, low, and halfback. Have
Okay.
alerts set on those three levels.
On high, low, and
Because then you're
halfback on
going to
previous
know if
day.
you're in a low, high, halfback on the day. And if you get the alert at halfback, depending on if you was in a low, high, halfback, you know you're buying.
Hmm.
He was in a high-low halfback than you're selling.
But I do like, I mean, um,
And
because
some
I've
money
been,
goes with it starting out. I mean, you got to do a full
yeah.
contract. That's what it
Well,
is.
I've been like with my baby boy that's over at Northwestern State. I've been trying to get him to just him and his girlfriend to focus on putting the fibs on the 1445 candle
Uh-huh.
and just turn back around and just take the play whenever it hits the the area 51s
Yeah, you can do it like that, or you can
and
wait
just
till it comes inside of it. But
yeah. So which side it, you know, now I'm starting to get a better understanding of which side it takes out and just have them just to focus on that piece.
right, you just
Just
have to back test to see how much heat that you're gonna get on doing just taking it at Area 51.
hmm.
And you'll
But
just have to adjust it. Like if it might be 15 points. Hell, who knows?
yeah,
If it is
but
and it's a winner, then give it 15 points.
yeah.
You
And
know.
then I showed him. I had showed him. I was like, if you take your area 51s and if you look at your daily and you see that it touches like three other, three other daily candles, that's a very strong
Right.
support level.
So now look what happened on the 1445 candle. It took out Area 51 bottom side first because it didn't hit the
Hmm.
top one. So it took out the bottom one first. So if price gets above this price at 71, so say we get above 72, then we're headed back up, more than likely to 200, because we've already hit. Well, it's definitely going to hit Area 51.
Yeah. And then it's kind of funny because it went down to
Look
the
how
area
deep this is. So that's 71. We came all the way down to 51. That's 20 something point,
20.
20 points.
Hmm.
That's pretty
Hmm.
deep. That's a pretty deep pullback.
Yeah. But you know what? It's still not a bad playoff for the.
Okay, so now looking at the chart though, this is true Asia Open, not Globex, but this is true Asia Open. Look where they hit. What was first? Which side did they hit first? Top side or bottom side?
Oh, bottom side.
So if that price holds right here, 154,
Oh, if it holds, it's
that's
going to
only
come
about
back
a
up.
4 point heat.
Uh-huh.
But this is end of day rotation halfback right here. Right here, this blue marker is end of day rotation. That was our high, and this is halfback. So where are they going to buy? I mean, more likely it's going to come down here.
Wow, there's so many signs.
Previous day halfback, but you're in a zone. Not everything is exact. We're in a zone, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
The more and more I do this, I go, wow, this this stuff it makes me excited.
yeah,
All right, Doc, let me let you go so you can get some rest. 'Cause I know you still in your trade or you
no,
about finished.
I'm flat right now. I'm flat right
Okay.
now.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
it hits this half, if it gets down in this area right here, I'm probably gonna take a stab and then go for the high. So
Because that's you said you put yours on 13.
what's that now?
No, no, no. I was like thinking, oh, that's right. I got them backwards. Okay. All right. All right. Let me get off this horn, man. I will talk to you tomorrow. Thank you so much, Doc, for spending some time. This was good. Give me some additional things to test. And I'm gonna definitely play with those two.
Awesome, awesome.
I'll let you know. I'll talk to you tomorrow, brother.
I love dicing up the chart, man.
No, this is,
Anytime,
and you know
anytime,
what?
anytime.
I mean, honestly, I like this time. This is because the house is, you can tell everybody sleep. It's quiet. We've been on the horn for like 2 hours. This has been very, very productive.
Yep,
If you ever do more of these, I'm down for that.
right.
Because I know I hate to be up trading at midnight and it's just me and these damn charts. I'm sorry to say.
Yep, yep.
I And I don't know if it's because I'm older now or with that COVID stuff, I'm able to do a lot of stuff from the house, but I'm like, actually, I enjoy doing these compared to talking to a 7-year-old on a regular.
Right.
So, well, all right then, brother. I will talk to you tomorrow, man. Thank
Yes,
you.
brother.
You take care. All right
All
then.
right.
Bye bye.